Hi and welcome back. Continuing the Last of Us journey, which I am loving so far. Last episode, we saw Joel and Ellie settling in for the night, being woken up by Henry and Sam. What's going to happen? Will there be conflict? Will they join forces? Let's go ahead and find out. If you're watching this on Patreon, then thank you very much for being part of such a great community. I'm loving the extra details that you give me in the chat and the discussions that take place. And if you're watching this on YouTube, then thanks for stopping by and checking it out. Hopefully the edit for this isn't too painful for you, but it's something that unfortunately needs to be done. The full unedited and ad-free video can be found on Patreon, along with some other shows on there that I'm currently going through. Wow. I take it that's the town. What's the word? Not rebelling against Fedra, but the word escapes me. But they don't want to be controlled. They don't want this hierarchical power of Fedra coming and telling them what to do. So they're rebelling, revolting against them. But in the most horrific ways, hanging. Oh, I mean, look at that. Oh. Just imagine how terrifying that must be in that world as a child, being deaf. And quite oddly enough, because of part of my thesis I'm currently writing, I've been reading about trauma interventions and the impacts of trauma and accessibility, and the accessibility of trauma treatments as well. And there is this suggestion in the literature that there are developmental traumas that are somewhat unique to people who are deaf. Things like having poor communication at school, both ways, not being able to communicate with teachers and teachers not being able to adequately communicate back. Obviously, this doesn't apply to, well, as much to specialist schools for people who are hard of hearing or are deaf, but for children who end up in mainstream schools for whatever reason. But it's not just schools, it's other public services, like not being able to communicate easily when you go to hospitals, for example. And obviously there's a lot more. There's a lot more examples than that. But these, what would you say? These unique difficulties to people who are hard of hearing or people who are deaf aren't taken into account in traditional trauma assessments. And it's very rarely that they're actually considered in any sort of evidence based research into what are effective treatments for trauma. I mean, just imagine what it must have been like growing up in this environment for this child. It's so difficult, man. But it looks like he's being relatively well taken care of and has someone who cares for him. Oh, hey up, Kathleen. Whenever I hear Kathleen, I want to sing that Jolene song for some reason. The Dolly Parton one, or that White Stripes did a cool cover.
Did it feel good? Betraying your neighbors to Fedra? Did it make you feel safe? How does it make you feel now? Well, I'm not Fedra. No one here has to die. Yeah, we could put you on trial,
That
You're all
guy looking over doesn't seem so sure. He's like, really? Are we not gonna die?
Fedra.
He doesn't seem too
Lucky for
sure.
you.
This guy here, look,
Yeah, we could put you on
doesn't trust her.
trial. You're all guilty, so that's how that'll go. And you'll do some time, easy. But first, you have to do something for me.
Do some time. Does it look like they've got operating jails here?
Easy. Where is Henry? Your informers. Inform. I guess they don't know. Kill them.
He's with Edelstein.
Where are they?
He said he was meeting up with Henry and Sam.
Does this guy reckon that by him giving this information up that she's going to let them go? There's no way she's going to let them back into her group. But then I guess if you're this guy, you're going to try anything, aren't you? You're just going to try anything to try and stay alive.
I swear, I've told you everything I know.
Of course you have. You're a rat. He's still in the city, okay? I want our people going door to door until we find him.
No, I'm not saying we do nothing. We already got a perimeter around the city. We can wait him out. Door to door take a lot of men, and there are other things that probably
He's not my 7th priority, Perry. Is that what he is to you?
No. Are we really putting him on trial?
No. We are not really putting them on trial.
Of course not.
When you're done, burn the bodies.
I mean, they're not putting out. They're not putting up much resistance to these orders, are they? I wonder how Kathleen ended up in charge here, and how she stays in charge. Why doesn't someone just take her out and assume command? I mean, she must be doing something that's beneficial for the majority of people. Although maybe not for the majority of people, but for the people who hold the most power, I guess, and have the most to gain from her command. But if they don't like where her priorities are, because she was talking about, finding them wasn't her 7th priority, it's a top priority. Well, I'm sure to these guys, it's not their top priority. It probably is their 7th priority. And surely she could be replaced. But what is it about her? Interesting. I mean, literally no resistance there to going and doing what they're about to do.
You sure they don't know about this?
I got it from
Oh, is that the doctor from the previous episode?
So we'll sneak our way out. 20 cans and 6 pounds of jerky for the 3 of us. If we stick to the minimum, I think we can make it 11 days.
That doesn't
That's
seem
what
like
we
a lot
have
of
to figure
food.
out.
Is he scared?
Yeah. Well, he saw a lot. Nothing I can do about that now.
He's scared because you're scared.
Of course he is. He's scared because you're scared. His world is so different. I mean, he can't even overhear people's conversations. Like, he couldn't hear that conversation for starters. He can't hear if people are about to come into a room. He can't hear gunfire in the distance, or kind of even close by. He can't hear if people are shouting for him, whether it's people trying to find him to get him or people trying to find him to keep him safe. It must be horrendous. Of course he's going to be scared. And from what he's actually seen as well, of what these people are capable of. And Henry's probably his biggest protective factor. So he needs Henry to be solid. I don't know if that's the best way to describe it. He needs Henry to be making good decisions and exuding some confidence in the plan that he's got. Even if he doesn't really have it himself, he needs to appear that he does. And of course, we're talking about in this context, this life or death context, because if Henry can exude that confidence and make Sam feel calmer and less anxious, which will be less distressing for Sam, but it will also mean that he has the capacity to go along with the plan and make good decisions when required, potentially. And it looks like he's doing a pretty good job at the moment. He seems to be listening, kind of doing what he's told. It must be so difficult. I can't even. It's even hard to really try to understand his perspective and just what it must feel like. What a great character to introduce to this. Super Sam. Hmm. And you've got to trust that you're actually being told that that is the conversation that actually took place. It's so difficult though, isn't it? Because on one hand, you don't want to give the message that, if you're Henry, that you're not scared, because then that could suggest that if you are scared, then there's something wrong with that in some way. What I'm not scared. Why would you be scared? That could be how that message is perceived. But at the same time, if you normalize the response too much and say, "Yeah, I am scared because this is a scary situation," then you might increase that anxiety in Sam, and then Sam might become dysregulated, and then that makes things difficult. There's this really difficult balance here to play. Oh, like little Crayola. And he's got like, they have almost tears in his eyes at just the love he has for that kid, and just seeing him be a kid and joining in. I mean, coloring is like what could be referred to as a brainstem calming activity. It's said that children's brains organize themselves from bottom up. So if you can move kids from the lower part, which is their like the brainstem, where they could be swinging from fight, flight, freeze, so hyperarousal, hypoarousal, and dysregulation, and move them more into the thinking areas of the brain, then that's good for calming them. So that's potentially what could be helpful here. But then equally, it could just be distraction and something to take his mind off it, something to fight off the boredom, I guess. I mean, we don't have to turn everything into some psychological theory. Sometimes it's okay just to alleviate some boredom and distract yourself from something, stop your mind from going off into all the scenarios and the things that could be happening, or the things that could happen to you, or the things that have happened to you in the past. And in therapy, especially in CBT, distraction gets a really bad reputation because distraction is seen as a safety behavior, as a um, as something that maintains a presentation. I don't want to geek out too much of this, but actually, a lot of us therapists think distraction's okay, depending on the function. And we use this concept of, is it workable? Is it workable in the moment? Is the distraction that you're employing in that moment taking you away from something else? Is it taking you away from something else that you could be doing? Whereas in this situation, it's not, is it? There's nothing else he could be doing. It's not like it's taking him away from schoolwork or homework. It's workable. Oh, yeah, this is what we saw, wasn't it? Of course, in the last episode. Is it all superhero stuff? Super Sam. 10 days later. Yeah, what I was just saying about boredom. Oh, they had enough food for what, 11 days, was it? Something like that. We're in day 10. Man, kid's gonna eat. Growing. His energy.
Later.
He's getting worried now. It's like what Joel does with Ellie, isn't it? Oh, that's the first thing that he thinks of. Man, it just sucks so much, doesn't it? Like this kid should just be feeling safe somewhere. It's horrendous what people do. Super Sam. What if he could feel the vibrations then? Oh, I guess he just knows he just got pushed on the shoulders and pushed down. Oh, is this? Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, that's cool. So this, well, it's not cool, but it, you know, it's great the way this is working together. Different perspectives at the same time. Yeah, new plan. I did understand their routine and their structure of how they're doing their patrols, but that's just kind of been messed up a bit. Ah, and this was when didn't um Joel lift not Tess, Ellie up through that little hole there. And then he said, look around or something first, or something like that. And then she came around and opened that door. Pause that just at the right moment, didn't I? Oh, so we're going to see. Yeah, of course, yeah. So that's where they fell asleep, wasn't it? Because they went up 30-odd flights instead of the 40-odd. Joel was really out of breath. Oh, so they've gone into the same... Oh, of course, because we saw that at the end of the last episode, yeah. Oh, so it was a glass. And like someone said in the comments, Joel, wrong ear, up, couldn't hear it. Ellie's probably fast asleep.
Joel. Joel!
Eyes on me. Eyes on me.
Now we've seen these two, and we've seen a bit of their backstory, Henry and Sam. I feel a little bit better with this now, I think.
We don't want to hurt you. We want to help you.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know what the next step is with something like this, but if I lower my gun, we didn't hurt you, so you don't hurt us. Right?
That's right.
It's a weird fucking tone, man.
That's just the way he sounds. He has an asshole voice. Joel, tell him he's okay.
Everything is great.
Dude.
Everything is just great. Even Ellie knows when to be like that and when not to.
I'm gonna trust you.
I mean, you can really see this from Henry and Sam's perspective, can't you? Getting themselves into this position of power, having the advantage so they can explain their case, and that they want to help Joel and Ellie without them getting taken out first. I mean, they don't know Joe and Ellie, do they? They don't know them like we do. We know them quite well by this point. All Henry has seen is Joel being involved in a firefight earlier. So he knows they probably aren't with Kathleen. So there's that, was it my enemy's enemy is my friend or something like that? They see a connection here with an adult being with a child. So they're probably thinking, okay, these are two people that we can side against, but how do we approach them without us being attacked? Because obviously they don't know us. So this, you can understand this, can't you? You can understand this method that they've chosen. I don't know if Joel will. Let's
If either of you
find out.
guys try anything, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh. I hope Joel just doesn't just rip that gun out of his hand and turn it on him. Would he do that to a child? Oh, I don't know if he would when it came to it. Unless he was having an intrusive memory or flashback or something.
Who are you?
My name's Henry. It's my brother Sam. I'm the most wanted man in Kansas City. Although right now,
Joel's like, wanted for what?
my guess is you're running a close second.
You got a gun pointed at us.
Where'd you get these?
From Bill. He's dead.
To the point.
He says thank you.
How old is he?
He's 8.
Cool. I'm Ellie.
I'm Joel. Look, you ate. We didn't kill each other. Let's call this a win-win and move on.
Well, I'm betting y'all came up here to get a view of the city and plan a way out. I'll show you one.
Oh, that's going to be tempting for Joel, isn't it?
Welcome to Killer City.
You always heard Casey Fedra was...
Monsters, savages. Yeah, you heard right. Raped and tortured and murdered people for 20 years. Hey, you know what happens when you do that to people? The moment they get a chance, they do it right back to you.
But you're not Fedra.
Wow, okay. So those comments that I made earlier about the brutality of the people rebelling against Fedra, then yeah, I thought it initially. I just thought it was they didn't like the idea of these forces coming in and trying to take over. I just didn't think of the timelines properly then. But yeah, when you put it like Henry just has, then maybe that's understandable.
No, I'm a collaborator.
I don't work with rats.
Today you do. I know the city, and that's how I'm gonna help you get out.
Why help us?
I saw what you did. Where you killed those men. Now I know where to go. But I don't know how to make it through alive. Not if it's just me and Sam.
You seem capable enough. You're armed.
You're wrong, and wrong. Never killed anyone. And pointing an unloaded gun at you is the closest I've ever come to being violent. I show the way, you clear the way.
She got the pun book out.
I haven't heard that in a long time.
So how are we getting out?
Look at Joel there shaking his head. He's like, I've got no choice. Looking at the kids,
that in
I've
a
got no
long time.
choice. Got to keep him safe. Got to help him get out.
So how are we getting out?
Us. This whole area belongs to Kathleen. They got people posted all around the inside perimeter. If we get close, we get caught. No question. So how do we get across?
Tunnels. I love the way he's getting his younger brother involved with the plan.
So we enter the tunnels here, travel underground, and pop up here. There's an embankment on the other side of the houses. We head down, pedestrian bridge over the river, free as a bird.
Yeah, you're right. It's a great plan. So what do you need me for?
You notice
Firepower.
strange about this city?
No infected?
Oh, there's infected. Fedra drove them underground 15 years ago and never let them come back up. Everyone thinks that it's full of infected, including Kathleen, which means that we're not going to be running into any of her people. It's empty.
You've been down there.
No, but the Fedra guy that I worked with told me that it's clean, completely clean. They cleared it out, all of it.
When?
Like 3 years ago. Okay, maybe there's one or
This sounds a bit like, isn't it? My friend told me that.
two, but you handle it.
Yeah.
What if
right.
there's more?
Or one of those blind ones that sees like a bat?
Wait, you ran into a clicker,
2 of them.
and you're still alive.
Yeah, we need you, man.
You're the right people. If it gets bad down there, we turn around and run right back out the same way we came.
Oh, that's your great plan?
No, that's my dicey as fuck plan. It's our only shot. They're saying they're going to
That's
help
what I said
us
earlier, isn't
escape.
it? You got to trust that that's what they're actually saying when you're told that's what
Right.
they're saying. I don't think we've got much choice though. Joel having a little annoyed, like chew. They're gonna be careful underground because there was that like mound, wasn't there, in that building that Kathleen and Perry, is it? Is it Perry? I think so. Just had sudden flash of Little Mix then. As happens when you got kids. Um, there's that mound that was like heaving underground, which I'm guessing that's something to do with the infected. Perry looked very like, we need to sort this out now. We need to tell people.
This should be it. You ready?
Get your gun out.
Oh, I thought it was gonna say it should be in your pack, not your pocket. You'll shoot your ass off.
See? It's empty. The plan is good.
The plan is good. We've been down here 2 seconds. We don't know anything.
That's kind of a pessimist.
I'm
Not
not
my
her dad. Point your light forward. And be ready to run.
Always cautious, though, Joel. Is they? I mean, if it wasn't for him, they might have been a bit complacent going down there. But he's still like, threats real, people. Be on the lookout.
Whoa.
With the two kids smiling, and Joel's like just threat, isn't he? I mean, I'm guessing this was painted by kids. So where are they? Careful going in there. Wow, it's like a makeshift nursery. Where are they all?
I heard about places like this.
They're for oxygen.
For outbreak day, built settlements.
What happened to them?
Maybe they didn't follow the rules and they all got infected.
I'm not laughing at them getting infected, by the way. I'm just laughing at the way he's directing that towards Ellie about not following rules. Just to clarify. Oh, what did she do then? Playing with the cars. They had, it's just our protectors. Bon B and Ish? Donnie and Ish.
No
Was
way.
that Savage
I
something?
love these.
So, okay, so she's seen comics somewhere. Right in the QZ.
I have issues 4, 5, 6, 11. Ah, so cool. To the edge of the universe and back. Endure and survive. Endure, survive. Endure, survive. Fuck yeah, man.
Hey, keep it down. We're not out yet.
Oh,
Come on.
Oh, you just warm to Eddie so much, don't you?
Wouldn't be so bad to wait the light out a bit. Safer in shadows when we pop back out on the other side.
If you were collaborating to take care of him, I shouldn't have said what I said. I don't know your situation.
Look at Joel mentalizing and perspective taking.
It's kind of cruel to send a whole army after you for that.
You know, I wasn't exactly telling you the truth before about me not killing someone. There was a man, kind of man you'd follow anywhere. I mean, I wanted to. I would have. Sam, he got sick. Leukemia. There was one drug that worked. There wasn't much left of it. And it belonged to Fedra. And if I wanted some, I was gonna take something big. So I gave them something big. That one great man. The leader of the resistance movement in Kansas City. And Kathleen's brother. Yeah. So, still think they should take it easy on me?
It's a bit like a play on that Heinz's dilemma, isn't it? You know, where Heinz's wife needs medication for some kind of illness, and that if she doesn't get it, she's going to die. Heinz can't get the medication. He can't afford it. The chemist refuses to drop the price or allow it to be paid in stages. And the question is, should Heinz steal the drug to save his wife? And the point isn't so much about it being a yes or no answer, or what is wrong and what is right, because I think to most people in that situation, it's pretty clear for them what they would do. It's more about the discussion of order of values and what a person is willing to do and what a person is willing to sacrifice in order to uphold what is important to them. Because you can end up with good people doing what is perceived as bad things. I don't know if it matches exactly with this, but that's just what comes to my mind.
Or am I the bad guy? I don't know what you're waiting on, man.
Is that a question? Is he the bad guy? It's like, it's just not as straightforward as that. And I wonder how he even perceives that in his own mind and his concept of self.
It was easy. I am the bad
Oh,
guy
he's
because I did
answering
a
for
bad
me.
guy thing.
Oh, sorry, I probably should have waited until the conversation was
Or
over.
am I the bad guy?
I need to air these while I remember.
The answer was easy.
No, the answer's not
I
easy.
am the bad guy because I did a bad guy thing.
But not for a bad reason. Is Joe going to offer anything like that's understandable, or no, you're not the bad guy, or you...
You might not be her father, but you were someone's. See, I could tell.
Oh, wow. He would have done anything for Seth. He would have done more than just giving someone up.
Waited long enough.
I'm getting some, I don't know about everyone else when they watch these, but I'm getting some really, that feeling of anticipatory anxiety where these two are getting on, the kids are getting on, they're laughing, they've had some downtime, they haven't been attacked. It's like something's coming, isn't it? You can kind of feel it, it's almost palpable. Feel the tension growing. And you just kind of wonder what's going to happen, who's it going to be, who's going to get hurt, who's going to get separated. And then your mind just plays out, how's it going to happen? All these different scenarios. None of them are good at all. Something's coming. I just find it so hard to believe that they're just going to walk out of this city unscathed. But we can hope. That's all we can do. We can hope.
And?
We haven't found him yet.
Well, we're not doing so good. Who told you I was here?
Your mom.
Why are you talking to my mom?
We didn't know where you were.
Yeah, it's the first time we've actually seen her like actually laugh.
Have you been back to the room you grew up in?
No, fuck no.
So this is her house.
A couple hundred miles away, it's not exactly worth it.
She's reminiscing about her brother.
When Michael and I were little, this room seemed so big.
It does, doesn't it?
He was so beautiful. I'm not. I never was. He would be horrified by the things I've done. And if you've come to tell me that Michael wouldn't want me to hurt Henry, that he would want me to forgive, I know that too. He told me the last time I saw him alive, in jail, he told me to forgive. And what did he get for that? Where is the justice in that? What is the point of that?
Your brother was a great man, but he didn't change anything. You did. We're with you.
So I guess that gives a hint to why they're with her, because she has actually affected some kind of change. I don't know how, just with strength in numbers and firepower as a result of having this following. Because it just kind of reinforces that and people go with it. But I wonder whether this revenge that she's after is actually going to give her what she wants. I mean, it's easy to look at this from the outside and question this and question the behaviors that she's done to other people, which, you know, she's acknowledged there has been bad, and whether whether like whether she feels that was worth it in order to take a step towards finding Henry, or a step towards control and power. And it's interesting, isn't it? Because she says that probably something that I was thinking, which was you would want to try and get her, in thinking about those behaviors, you would want her to try and reflect on what Michael would think about those behaviors and what he would want her to do and how he would want her to move forward and live her life. And she's thought about that. She said he's even said to her what he would want her to do. But she's not. That's not enough for her. And I think I can understand that perspective. I think if someone hurt a member of my family, my wife, or my kids, it would take a lot to stop me from hunting them down, I think. Even though there'd be part of me going, this isn't going to help anything, there'd be a part of me thinking, I don't care. I would want that revenge, I think. I think I really would. And, the argument of it's only going to make things, it's not going to make things worse, is it, I guess, because you've already lost everything. And someone who's lost everything has got nothing else to lose. Why wouldn't you? And I guess then with my therapist hat on, I'm thinking, well, that makes the third strand of an intervention around like trauma. So you have stabilization, processing, and then this idea of reclaiming life. And the reclaiming life bit would be so much more harder if you've then done other things that you later end up causing you kind of guilt and shame. But you're not thinking that far ahead, are you, in that moment? And even though I kind of think about this, I think in the moment, I don't think I would think about that either. What are people's thoughts on this? I'd be interested to know.
You know where we are?
Yep. The other side.
Oh, they've gone under. Up and under. No. Up, under, and up. They're still pretty close, though. This looks a little bit careless.
No one is here. No one's gonna be here because my plan worked. I delivered. Make this right, go down the street, embankment behind the last house.
They've not even made the embankment yet, so they must be so close to the perimeter.
Where are you gonna go?
Don't know yet.
Well, we're going to Wyoming. What is?
Oh, look at Joel didn't like that. Look at Joel whip round.
Well, we're going to Wyoming.
Joe's like, loose lips sink ships. Don't tell people your plans, because if any of them get kidnapped and questioned, and by that I mean tortured, there's a piece of information they can give up, which isn't going to help them because they'll be ended anyway. But it's information that the captors will now know.
What? It's a huge state. It can fit 2 more people.
That's not the point, Ellie.
Maybe we just call this one a success and say our fond farewells.
He's like, no, Ellie, never, ever, ever happening. And then I'm like, I'm gonna ask you a million more times. And he's like,
Whoa.
What do we do?
Stay here. I'm gonna go around, try to get in the house through the back, and then I'll take him out.
but if you go out there, he's gonna kill you.
It's dark and he has shit aim. Nobody's gonna kill
Then
me.
he's gonna kill us.
Do you trust me?
How much cover has he got? Looks like he's got a few cars there. Oh, don't be a kid up there. It's not a kid. An old geezer. Oh.
Put the gun down. Slide it over to me. And then stay up here for another hour.
Oh, he just looks like he's had enough, doesn't he?
Please don't do it.
Joel. How much more weight do you need on your shoulders? Oh, has he called it in? It's a sentry, is he? Oh, no.
Fuck.
Yeah, get out of there. Oh, they're coming already, are they? Why are they shouting run? Oh, it's Joel shouting run. Is it this the plough that says run on the front? Yeah, I saw it before. Why don't you run sideways? Stoppage. Run, 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 run. Good distraction, run. Get up, Ellie.
Dead end, Henry. Gonna step on out. Save us some time.
I'll come out. Just let the kids go.
No. Sorry. The girl is with the man who killed Brian.
I was going to say, a beef isn't even with the kids.
Well, Sam's with you.
You don't understand.
But I do. I know why you did what you did. But did you ever stop to think that maybe he was supposed to die?
He's just a fucking kid.
Well, kids die, Henry. They
Fucking
die
heartless.
all the time. Think the whole world revolves around him?
You think it revolves around you?
Get ready to take him and run.
Is Henry going to sacrifice himself? Oh, imagine how hard it must be to stand up. How are they even going to run? She's just going to take the shot, isn't she? It
It ends the way it ends.
doesn't have to. You going to take a shot? And he's going to survey the situation. What's that I can hear? Whoa, it's a horde. Not a zombie horde, an infected horde. Although a welcome distraction, I'm sure. Oh, Joel's going to run out of ammo pretty quick doing that. Is this a good idea in the car? Oh boy. How'd you turn into one of them?
Run.
Juggernaut running at you. Oh, good. Dickhead. Joel, through the car. Take a breath, Joel. Come on, everything that's going on. They're still coming. Oh, that silence. Oh, apart from the crickets. Oh, I need a damn regulator moment. Wow. Okay. Oh, just how? What? How do you unwind from that? Ellie just like straight back to it.
Yeah,
Straight back to being Ellie.
it's easier when you're a kid anyway.
Is it? Not so sure.
You don't have anybody else relying on you.
It's easier when you're kidding. Wait, is that one of? Ah, I don't think that matters. I don't think that matters. I could probably think about this a bit more, but my gut initial feeling there is, and thought process is that it doesn't matter. I think it's just as hard on whoever you are.
Look, I don't know exactly how I'm getting to Wyoming. I'm probably walking. But, you know, if you want to,
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I've got a little team now, little squad.
Yeah, I think it'd be nice for Sam to have a friend. I'll tell him in the morning. New day, new start. Hey.
Yeah, as if. Up you get, more comic. Are you ever scared? This is kind of like going back to what I was saying right at the beginning, isn't it?
Do I not?
If people keep telling
scared?
him that they're not scared, then he's going to think there's something wrong with being scared. Because what you observe in people isn't what they're feeling internally. Exactly. Please normalize this and say, yes, I'm terrified.
All the time.
All the time. I bet that means so much to him to hear that.
Scorpions.
Oh, no. She knows, doesn't she? She's just uses humor as her way of dealing with it. I'm scared of ending up alone. Oh, that really touches me. Oh, is this pad running out? But they're not easy to find. If you turn into a monster, is it still you inside?
Oh, fuck.
How did we not see this? He's not limping, not in pain or anything, or showing it. He didn't pick up on it like she did with Tess. Although I guess that's because she could tell by Tess's sudden change in behaviour. What does this mean? It's all going so well. What's she gonna do? Offering hope? I've been bitten before.
My blood.
Oh, it's not ran out.
Medicine.
What's she gonna do? Some kind of transfusion? Oh, just blood to blood. Oh, she's just so great, isn't she? She's so kind. And like she's just said, she's scared of ending up alone as well. So she doesn't want to lose a connection she just made. Literally the thing she's scared of, she just told us. I want to pause it here and say something, but I want to see what he writes. Stay awake with me. Listen to this music.
I promise. Promise.
That look she's giving him says something about today's society, doesn't it? When I am moved by people making genuine connections with each other. Just what does that say about, I guess, what does it say about me? What does it say about my perception of life and society. And I wonder here, thinking about Ellie, does she genuinely think that's going to help? She must do, right? Otherwise she would have gone and told Joel at some point. And I don't know what education she's had in the orphanage or the Fedra school, or wherever she's been, in terms of theories about what can help people if they've been bitten. Because I guess from Eddie's perspective, that the infection, the fungus, can be spread through getting bitten, through saliva into the bloodstream. So why wouldn't medicine into the bloodstream heal you? I mean, that kind of makes sense, doesn't it? And this feels more like that. It feels more like that than it is just to offer some hope and to reduce his distress, because I'm sure she would have gone and found Henry or Joel and let them know, because she would know that he was going to become infected and change. Gosh, man. Is he alive?
Hey.
Oh, he's looking away. Is he going to be all... I hope not. Oh, my heart's stopping. Oh, what's...
Ellie.
You want to get that gun off him? He's going into shock. Yeah.
Henry, give me the gun. Henry, give me the gun. What did I do?
Oh, my heart's stopping so quick.
What did I do?
This is that thinking part. Look, it can't make sense. He's emotionally driven right now.
Give me the gun.
Henry, no!
Do you know the bit actually there, for me, that I remember from the scene was Ellie's cry out. Just here, as he pulls the trigger.
Henry, no!
I mean, quite often when I work with people who have experienced, traumatic events, and eventually we end up looking at hotspots, like the worst thing that they remember, or the worst part of the memory. And it's not always visual, it's very often sounds or smells. But for me, when I now think about this scene, I think it's going to be the sound of her. I don't even know what you call it. It's a bit of a cry, isn't it? Just, this is different, isn't it? It's different to seeing someone being taken out by like a gang, or by someone who's infected. This is to see someone do that right in front of you. Oh, they're burying them. Oh, he's burying them. Were they both? Were they both burying them in one scene? Sorry. Oh yeah, they are both burying them, yeah. Oh, she's got the sketchbook. Oh, I feel so sad. I'm afraid of being alone. Is that the last thing she wrote on there?
Which way's west?
Well, he wrote the thing about, are you still the same person inside? But the last thing she wrote was...
Let's go.
I don't know, man. I don't know how many of these kind of episodes I can take. I mean, in the jobs that I've done, police officer, military police, army nurse, civilian therapist. Like, I've just seen so many bad things happen to good people. But I'm also aware that my perspective of that and my worldview is very skewed because I work with people who bad things have happened to them. It's always been the case. It's just a reminder of that. So we're left with Joel and Ellie once again. Every person that they get close to or could potentially help them goes. It's just loss after loss after loss. And I don't know how this season is going to end. I know there's a season 2. I've not seen any trailers or anything for it. I don't know if Joel and Ellie are still in that season. So I've got no idea how this season is going to end up. I just hope there isn't going to be the ultimate loss of Joel and Ellie. One of them going, one of them getting taken, one of them becoming infected. Even if it all goes to plan and Ellie goes off to see the doctor who can use her blood to make a cure, and Joel goes off and finds his brother, that's still a goodbye, isn't it? Unless Joel stays with her, I guess. Or they decide not to go to the doctor and they just go and find his brother. But, like, it could be the cure, man. What's Joel going to prioritize? Don't know. I don't know where this is going. All I know is they are not afraid in this show to just smash you with potentially traumatic experiences over and over and over and over again. F you, HBO. Right. What number was that? I can't remember. Episode 5. I think there's 9. What's that? 4 left to go. I mean, you did see me looking down there because I was literally counting my fingers. That is how, that's how I'm feeling right now. I could even work that out. Right. Let's just leave it there, I think. And we will crack on with the next one and I'll upload that one as soon as I can. So thank you for watching. Take care, everyone. Goodbye.